Hello, I hope you are well and that you had a good holiday. I wish you all the best for this New Year's. Lots of good things, health, and lots of creativity. In this video, in this first part at least, because there will be a second part to avoid a too long video, I'm going to show up what it was a real disaster. I've never experienced that. You might be able to give some advice on what happened to me. But well, in the second part of this video, which will be online in 2 or 3 days, I'll show you how I caught up, or at least tried to caught up as best as I could. Mm um, these mistakes. I have no idea what it's all about. There now, I let you watch. Be patient. Laugh because you will surely laugh at my setback. I'll see you soon. Well, all I have to do now is mix my Jesmonite. Now, I've got my powder in one piece. It's not the best. So I'm going to make this spoon holder for the kitchen. I see a lot of lumps. I should have poured my powder a little at a time. Well, it's done. It's what it is. Yes, I can see there are lumps. This is the difference with Aquacast or EcoPour. Aquacast doesn't make many lamps. It dissolves much better with water, it seems to me. Well, let's go with that. I'm going to put my whisk into the soak after my mixing, because otherwise the Jesmonite glued to the whisk. I'm going to use my new pigments from Homeware Design. I want to do some sort of marbling. You have to check well before using. It's recommended. So, let's see. The bottle is not open. All nice and new. I was thinking of tinting it with red. I open the bottle. Yes, I begin with another color, but better with red. That's a lot of it. They are extremely strong in pigment. Now the other color. Just a little bit, and gently I mix. But okay, that's it. I don't stir anymore. I measured large and I don't have enough. I really have a problem with my scale. This is not possible. Hmm. I increased the quantities and still it doesn't fill my mold. I really need to buy another scale because it's not working. It's not the first time this has happened, and it's getting on my nerves. Yes, I can see it's not filled. Um, the bottom is that it's not filled. I don't understand. Well, I'll mix a little again and see you in a second. Well, the continuation of my spoon. It was a disaster. So I added more Jesmonite since there was not enough to fill the mold. It was really awful. Plus, by the time I made my mixture and everything, the other parts had started to harden. And to get out of the molds, I had to use a hammer. Yes, a hammer. And really, the add-on was really ugly. In short, a disaster. And so this time I'm going to do it again since it's a gift. So I have to make this spoon holder again. But this time I was going to use the EcoPure. It's this resin that is composed of a powder to which the catalyzer is already incorporated, unlike the Jesmonite, and we only have to add water with a ratio of 100 grams of powder for 35 grams of water. I'm going to use pigments from Homeware Design again. They have some absolutely gorgeous color pigments, which are great for Jesmonite and so are perfect for the EcoPure. So I bought a few of them, and yes, we are going to do it again, isn't it? um, that's what's called wasting product, but well, really, it definitely didn't break the mold. It was like caught in it. It was really a nightmare. Um, it was pretty though, this marble, but here it is. This part had already hardened, and by the time I made a new addition, I think it didn't stick together properly. At least that's what I think. Anyway, I'm going to prepare my EcoPure for it. Here we go. I weighted my powder and water, and I'm going to gently add the powder to the water. So, as I told you when I first tried the EcoPure, it seems to me that the powder mixes very easily and without lumps. We'll see if that's the case, or if it was a lucky guess last time. And now I'll add a drop of yellow pigment and mix. And you can see how well it colors really strong pigments. And this yellow is nice. So now I put my whisk to soak immediately. One thing with this product, as soon as you dip your whisk in water, everything dissolves almost immediately, which is not necessarily the case with Jesmonite. And now the other pigment. I forgot to shake my bottle. You have to shake them well before using. And a little drop of red, and I lightly swipe my stick to get a marbled effect again. And now I cross my fingers that it spreads well, especially in this narrow part. And I will start there. There are some molds where everything spreads well right away, but this one doesn't. And plus, I see there are big air bubbles. I'll try to make it go everywhere, but yes, this mold is not easy to make to use. Oof. I have, of course, increased the amount of product, but even so, I'm not sure I have enough to fill everything. I don't understand. I have big parts that are not filled. So this is where I have to be very careful. Earlier, I felt like everything was fused to the mold, and the use of the hammer to release my mold. Despite the fact that I prepared more product, it doesn't seem to be enough. I don't understand. Really, I'm confused. So what I'm doing here with my stick, it might well cancel my marble effect. But there are so many air bubbles. It's incredible. And because of the shape of the mold, they might not be able to come up. Phew, this is not an easy mold. I thought it was much more practical. You pour, you wait, you unmold. So with the resin maybe, but there we with a Jesmonite. Is it enough or not? I'm unable to say, and see how it will come out. I don't know. These air bubbles, it's incredible. The more I remove, the more there are, and not small ones. I feel like I'm going to have a very big sanding work. Sorry, it's incredible. I've never seen so many bubbles. Never. I don't know if you used this mold with Jesmonite or another product. Did you have any problems? So let me know, please. Uh, well, despite this funny video, don't forget to leave me a little thumbs up and a little comment. As I told you before, I do things live. If it's successful, okay, it's great. If there are problems, too bad. And above all, I hope that it can be useful to you. Well, there's a little bit better. I'm still amazed at the bubbles I can see. I have never seen so many bubbles in a mold. Here, I hope that the junction is going to go well and that it is not too thin. So I'm totally disappointed. I'm really scratching everything in the pot. I really don't understand this measuring thing that seems to be totally wrong. I don't get it. You see the bubbles coming up while I gave him a little massage. Very impressive. Normally, this product bubbles much less than the Jesmonite. Here, it's not obvious. Well, I let it harden, hoping. Oof, there is a huge bubble there again. I think it's really due to the shape of this mold. With the other spoon holder, I had almost no bubble, less. You can see, yes, less bubbles, except here where there's a big one. Oh. There's another huge one, a huge bubble. I don't understand. Really, I think it's the shape of the mold. Don't know. As this is a spoon holder, so for food contact, I used this EcoPour because I don't have any resin for contact, and I'm doubtful about the resin and the food. I don't know. Thereafter, passing a sealant, a waterproofing sealant, which itself is made for food contact, I don't have any worries. Well, I stop working on it. I'll stop and I let it set and I'll see the result. So, see you in a second, since time goes by so fast with you. Come on, let's be brave and unmold. This is where I had trouble unmolding this part on the other spoon holder, and that I had to use my hammer. I won't do it this time. Anyway, it's solid, very solid. Well, as you can see, it's finished. Just like that. I pulled, and the hand here, it broke off. I don't understand why this part here doesn't come out of the mold. I don't understand. So, uh, in in the mold, uh, it's a kind of a throat. You see a throat underneath. Um, so is that what's blocking the way? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all. Anyway, that's two completely broken pieces. I wasted product for nothing, and I'm absolutely furious. And furious because I don't understand. So, well, if you have the solution, I'm listening to you. Let me a comment. Give me a comment. Give me the solution because here I've tried everything. Gently inserting something to push away, pulling, pushing. Well, no, there's nothing to do. It doesn't come off this part here. It doesn't come off. As it is narrower here, and I have to take out this part. Well, obviously it doesn't come, and I had to open the sides because I took out this the wide part first, but nothing to do. Um, I only had this handle left to take out. I had this left with this, so um, I had to get this thing out of the hole. Well, there was nothing to do, and it broke. It's all over me, and I have chips everywhere. So either I'm going to fill here, and it'll just make this part to put the spoon on. I don't know. I don't know, but you see, normally there's this thing that raises it up, but it's missing on this one. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm completely stunned at how this turned out. And this is the piece that was stuck there, and that I was able to get out by putting water. I let it soak for a little bit, and then I was able to get it out. I thought that was what was blocking it, but then this part broke right off. So of course, it has nothing to do with the shape it would be in. I don't know. I don't know. There you go. A huge cleanup to do with all these ships everywhere, even on the floor. Well, here is a video with some completely messed up stuff. Yes, my little hammer. I'm so sorry, but to the people watching this video, I need you to give me a solution because right now I really don't understand. Really. I thank you anyway if you are following me this far. I hope you can help me. It would be really nice to have the solution for this mold. Um, yes, I think it's really nice. The shape is nice. It's useful once you get past the waterproofing. It's cool in a kitchen. Well, for me, that's where it's going to stay. I'm throwing in in the sponge. I don't want to waste product all the time. Yes, I will still try it with resin and see if it works better with resin rather than Jesmonite or Ecopure. I'm really super disappointed. Very, very, very disappointed. Plus, I have big air bubbles. Well, anywhere. Anyway, it's a total disaster. So, it's what it is. Well, if you have had the patience to follow this video so far, thank you. I'll see you soon for new adventures. More positive, I hope. Take care of yourself. Bye.